This is why narcissists will always talk bad behind your back, no matter how much they say love to you. Welcome, and thank you for being with us. In this video, I'll describe why narcissists have difficulty caring about other people. How do you respond when a narcissist who claims to love you attacks you? Narcissists do care about you, but only because they require you to sustain their own self-interest. The people around a narcissist are reduced to nothing more than props. No love gestures from a narcissist who doesn't care. Despite the narcissist's best efforts to make you feel indispensable, they'd really think that any fool can perform the job. Put bluntly, and you don't matter at all. To attract a narcissist, make them feel good about themselves. The presence of the other provides no value to either partner in a toxic relationship. Not at all. Knowledge of this concept can help you understand the goals of narcissists and spot their attempts to deceive you through behavior or words. If you find someone incredibly attractive, they are likely trying to persuade you of something that will benefit them. Narcissists have problems with their own identities since they simultaneously despise and require the company of others. Please pay great attention since I plan to elaborate on this idea at length during the movie. A narcissist will fail if they lack these three qualities. Narcissists' needs are always apparent because of their innate selfishness and superficiality. Their actions and demeanor reveal an underlying selfishness and shallowness on their part. 1. Narcissists are highly self-conscious and worried about what other people think of them. Narcissists place a high value on how they look across to others, and as a result, things like how they dress and carry themselves are given significant consideration. What other people think of them is very important to narcissists. On the other hand, a sociopath might get out of bed, walk to the corner store, and pick up whatever they need. This is because sociopaths don't put much effort into projecting a positive image to those around them. They're slackers who only put forth effort when it's convenient for them. Narcissists, on the other hand, were preoccupied with their own physical attractiveness and the accumulation of wealth, particularly in their younger, more prosperous years. Narcissists who prefer to operate in the shadows are skilled manipulators whose outward character may differ greatly from their inner nature. Everything seemed like an act, and that's the impression that went away with them. Every effort must be made to preserve the positive spirit of the day. Narcissists spend a lot of time and effort trying to improve their looks and win over the approval of others around them. They are only concerned with furthering their status and careers. Their partners and children are the only people who know them as they truly are. Narcissists worry that their loved ones will reject them if and when their false self-image is revealed. They're afraid of being labeled horrible monsters if they have to give up their false identities as heroes and victims. Narcissists can't stay in one area for long since they always seek approval from others. They have inflated egos and self-worth that would collapse without external validation. 2. Narcissistic supply. An inflated sense of self-importance is often the result of a person's false image. In order to feel complete, they need to receive constant affirmation of their efforts and successes. They must know their devotees hold them in the highest esteem and adore and love them deeply. They get the supplies of dark narcissism they need to nourish their bloated egos by hurting and betraying the people they pretend to love, which is a narcissist's fundamental requirement, and they won't be content unless they get it. The only way around this is to learn how to convince potential partners that they want more than a platonic friendship when, in reality, they are merely seeking a casual hookup. Narcissists think this is extremely important, and they'll go to any extent to get what they need to feed their narcissistic needs. Because they perceive other people primarily as challenges to be surmounted rather than beautiful gifts from God, narcissists lack empathy and genuine concern for the well-being of others around them. They will be happy if we cater to their specific requirements. These types of people exude assurance and credibility. Narcissists develop the ability to influence others at an early age. They won't be able to fully appreciate life until they discover at least one person who accepts and loves them for who they are. This incident again emphasizes the significance of obtaining multiple sources of narcissistic fulfillment. They can never settle for just one object of their affection. One victim is never enough when it comes to the abuse and exploitation of others. Narcissists are constantly looking for vulnerable victims like all predators. They are never satisfied and constantly find fault with everything. If the current supply runs out, there needs to be a backup plan. Even if they have grown tired of you, no longer find value in you, and have put you to the side, that person will keep you around until they find someone else. They have every right to keep you around until you can once again serve a use for them, as you are their property. It's reasonable to assume that narcissists are always looking for someone to rub their egos. 3. Money, fame, and social status are very important to narcissists. They spend their limited resources on developing other egos and amassing more worldly possessions in an attempt to dull the pain of their awful life. Despite evidence to the contrary, they continue to believe that money can purchase fulfillment. As a result, they put in a lot of work and, if required, solicit the help of others to achieve their goals. They realized that they could affect more people if they had more resources. They had enough disposable income to keep in touch with specific people. Narcissists and others who share their worldview can never have too much material wealth. Narcissists enjoy using their power and fortune to intimidate and bully those who disagree with them. People with a high level of narcissism often believe they can achieve any goal if given enough time and money. They think they are immune to punishment and must sit in the front row at all times. Narcissists seek to amass wealth and power to control those around them. Narcissists suffer from extreme insecurity and are always looking for approval or diversion from others. As long as their needs are met, a narcissist will persist. They have the means to expand their dominance, safeguard their reputation, and create opportunities to satisfy their vanity. You already know that narcissists put their wants and desires before everyone else's, and that they will risk anybody or anything to get what they want. That's it for today's video. I hope you'll find this video to be informative and helpful. I really appreciate you taking the time to watch this and consider it. We welcome your feedback on this issue at any time, so please feel free to share your thoughts in the comment section below. I appreciate it. Thank you.